Hey everybody, it is Dr. Josh with Mymediclique. Want to give you an important health update today. We're going to talk today about the relationship between schizophrenia and mom's health. So schizophrenia, it's a thought disorder. That's what it is. It's not the same thing as split personality. That's a completely different diagnosis. And about 15 out of 100,000 people are affected by schizophrenia. It ruins lives, it ruins families. It's a horrible condition of mental illness. And we know that there are genes that contribute to the development of schizophrenia, but for a very, very long time, we have focused on, mom's DNA, dad's DNA. Now there's a fascinating study that comes out of the Lieber Institute, which is down in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, and what the study did was they looked at over 2,000 people in the US, in Italy, and in the UK who had schizophrenia. And what they found was really fascinating. It seems that mom's health at the time of baby's development, and specifically the health of the placenta, seems to be related to the possibility of developing schizophrenia. Okay, so there are genes, and just because you have a gene, it doesn't mean you're going to get that particular disease. Well, in schizophrenia, there are a lot of genes that contribute to that particular mental illness. And what they found was that when mom has a complicated pregnancy, okay, what do they mean? They mean a woman that may have preeclampsia or is suffering from what's called IUGR, or intrauterine growth reduction, where the baby's size is not as appropriately, it's not as appropriate as otherwise it would be. In women that have these complicated pregnancies who have those genes for schizophrenia, the expression of those genes for schizophrenia in the placenta is 5 times that of a woman that does not have a complicated pregnancy. What they also found out was that if the fetus or the baby that was being developed was going to be a boy, that those genes were basically even more expressive. In other words, we know that schizophrenia is slightly more common in men than in women. And in this situation, with moms that had complicated pregnancies, all right, who happen to have the setup of the schizophrenia genes, those complicated pregnancies were more likely to express those schizophrenia genes from the placenta, and even more so likely to do it if the baby was a boy. This is huge. This has tremendous implications. Once again, emphasizes the importance of women's health. Women's health is not just about the health of the woman. Obviously, it's about the health of the entire community, and that's why it needs to be continued focus and a very strong emphasis on prenatal care. Complicated pregnancies are more common than people realize. It's about 20% of all pregnancies are complicated. I got that statistic off of Scientific American, so let's just assume that it's valid. But this is a big breakthrough in schizophrenia. You're not likely to hear this on the cover of the New York Times, but we do cover it for you on Mymediclique, www.mymediclique.com. You can join the groups that you want. It is free for a very small period of time. Pretty soon there will be a subscription rate, but you can ask your questions on the webpage, and we look forward to updating you with the important health news that we think that you can use. Have a great day.